Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. I'd like to introduce Ms. Calvini, advisor to NHS chapter of the National Honor Society.
Good evening. Welcome, everyone. Board members, President Wagner, Vice President Barker, and Trustee Gatenio, our Superintendent, Mr. Burke, and Principal, Ms. Fulchetti. Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Mrs. Ryan, Assistant Middle School, High School Principal, Mr. Prisky, parents, and students. The members of the National Honor Society are honored by your presence at our annual induction ceremony. Each year, a group of students is recommended for membership in the Honor Society. Their candidacy is based on scholarship. That is, maintaining a 3-year average of 90% or higher. This year, we are pleased to recommend 74 students for induction. We are also recognizing 61 juniors for their academic excellence, with confidence that they will continue in their dedicated scholarly habits. Once students show this commitment to scholarship, members of Honor Society must also demonstrate active service to the community, strength of character, and potential for leadership. The students about to be inducted have been recommended for membership based on all 4 criteria. We are very proud of them and their accomplishments, and look forward to the even greater accomplishments that their futures hold. Before we induct the members of the Rhinebeck chapter of the National Honor Society, Ella Sperling, the current president of NHS, will give a little background on the organization, and George Santa, treasurer, will introduce the members of the Junior National Honor Society for 2025-2026.
The National Honor Society was founded in 1921. It was established to recognize and encourage individual academic achievement while promoting the development of other characteristics essential to good citizenship. The founders of NHS designated character, scholarship, service, and leadership as cornerstones of the organization. Today, these ideals remain the building blocks of academic excellence in high schools across the country. The goals of the National Honor Society are to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to encourage the development of character, to promote worthy leadership, and to render valuable volunteer service. The National Honor Society's reputation is based on the notion of excellence through commitment. Members are required to further cultivate the attributes that resulted in induction by performing service activities and behaving honorably and responsibly towards school and community. Membership in the National Honor Society is not merely an accomplishment, it is an ongoing commitment.
The students recognized as members of the Junior National Honor Society have met the academic criteria for membership as of the end of the 4th quarter of sophomore year. Upon meeting the criteria for further scholarly achievement, as well as displaying leadership, service, and character, they will be inducted into the National Honor Society for next September. Congratulations to the following juniors. Please hold your applause until I finish reading the entire list. Sage Abbey, Paul Ahn, Christopher Albin, L. Barker, Gwenael Blush, Isabella Bondi, Nicholas Boulia, Sonali Browning, Maya Boucher Schwartz, Halia Boucher Schwartz, Lara Cabanas Morales, Michelle Seja, Christopher De Leon Gramajo, Rabbi Diallo, Bailey Epen, Mateo Fernandez, Valentina Ferrante, Mateo Figliomeni, Daniel Fine, Karsten Fons, Eiley Fry, Dimitrios Grapsas, Hannah Gubitz, Sydney Healy, Edward Hernandez Ramales, Ian Hoffman, Yuna Hong, Soyuko Iri, Olivier Jansen Coleri, James Johansson, Marco Kang Pastrana, Julia Kosakowski, Noah Kuhn, Vera LaFollette, Jesse Laurence, Henry Lindenbaum, Joseph Loiacono, Dalia Manzel, Brooke Marchese, Nathan McCusker, Catherine Merlos, Seema Newman, Isabella Novello, Isel Ortiz, Isabel Reese, Mateo Rizzo Patron, Caitlin Ronan, Madalena Rubenstein, Daniel Saldivari, Juliana Sanzo, Zachary Scher, Thomas Schmuck, Andrew Sousa, Bridget Spicer, Rintaro Takahashi, Martine Torres Mardones, Bri Tuno, Aaliyah Usman Isaika, Malie Valentine, Nina Vienne, and Owen Wagner. Congratulations. On the table are 5 candles. The center candle represents the light of knowledge. This light will never be extinguished as long as people search, think, dream, and learn. The remaining candles represent the personal attributes most valued by the National Honor Society: scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Scholarship is a commitment to learning. A scholar willingly devotes time to study in an effort to realize the virtue of an open mind. We should acknowledge the fact that learning continues beyond our formal education and is a function of life itself. We learn through evaluating life's experiences and through diligence in our pursuit of understanding. As members of the National Honor Society, one of our goals is to expand our worlds through the opportunities scholarship presents us. Character. Character is the force within each person that establishes individuality. We develop character as a result of our successes and failures, our triumphs and tragedies. Character is a product of daily action, of weighing choices and making informed decisions. True strength of character is achieved, not received. It is the barometer by which we measure our self-respect, as well as the gauge by which we earn the respect of those around us.
Leadership. Good leadership exerts a positive influence on our school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, leaders strive for excellence in personal as well as community endeavors. Leaders willingly yield self-interest for the good of the whole and move forward when others hesitate. The most prized possessions of leaders are resourcefulness, perception, and vision, and in leading, the very best leaders use these tools wisely. Service. In the course of a day, we face many opportunities to help others. National Honor Society members must demonstrate a willingness to work for the benefit of those in need and for the good of the community without seeking recognition or financial compensation. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities in services of all sizes in an effort to better ourselves and communities.
It is now time for the National Honor Society Pledge. Would the new senior candidates please rise and repeat after me? I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship service, leadership, and character. And now, Ms. Calvini will introduce the National Honor Society inductees of 2025 to 2026.
President Ella Sperling. Vice President Parker Massett, who is currently at soccer. Treasurer George Santa. Secretary Emma Cunningham. Lena Adra. Beckett Alberts. Jose Almarza Ramos. Jalen Altenboss. Max Andrews. Elena Ardizone. Lauren Blaschuk. Aoife Bronneman. Miley Bruno. Eli Castro. Isabella Chin. Scarlett Colombini. Paul Cravino III. Emma Kassan. Micah Deckinger. Harrison Delaney. Shaylee Echevarria. Spencer Elliott. Jack Evangelista. Malik Fall. Grayson Finley. Dante Friedman. Alexa Gatenio. Benjamin Gatenio. Nadia Jurizzi. Martine Godez. Ashley Hernandez. Jiawen Zhang. Alexander Khan. Madeline Carl. So Kasai. Gian Kawai. Brooke Ladon. Betsaida Lopez Perez. Sienna Madden. Ryan McGill. Troy Mahoney. Thomas McNiff. Rafael Medina Magana. Christopher Michelli. Nicole Pappalardi. Luke Pereira. Mia Plu. Dana Prudian. Isaac Rabinowitz. Ruth Radulovic. Brian Reza. Mia Rizzo. Julian Russo. David Ryan. Lavana Sabane. Brady Sergio. Vanessa Shin. Noah Siegel. Isabella Slocum. Gianna Stracuzzi. Zachary Strakowski. Pedro Suaid. John Sykes V. Sarah Takauchi. Raphael Tan. Sophie Tansley Jervis. Matthew Tapia. Willem Van Rohen. Taylor Vroom. Daniel Walsh Jr. Logan Williams. Ruby Williams. Nix Young. Felino Apan. And now, our superintendent, Mr. Burke, will address the new inductees.
Thank you very much. I'd like to congratulate the new and existing members of the Rhinebeck chapter of the National Honor Society. The highest achievement you can strive for in life is sustained success. That is true for your professional life, your personal goals, but most importantly for your academic accomplishments. The ability to achieve at a high level over many years is the ultimate goal. Getting a perfect score on an individual test, paper, or assignment is arbitrary, and it often involves luck. But the ability to perform at the level all of you have done over your entire educational career is truly admirable. As a member of the National Honor Society, you are the best of the best. Whatever Rhinebeck students choose to do, they do to the best of their abilities, and they always succeed. Your presence here tonight shows that you have discovered the key to lifelong success. Your work ethic, involvement in extracurricular activities, your service, and your high moral character, more than anything, will serve as foundational building blocks for very promising futures. I join the staff in congratulating you on the pinnacle of your success during your high school career. It's a tribute to you as students and people, but it is also a symbol of success for your parents and families for helping you get to this moment. It's an honor to have met you during my first year here in Rhinebeck. You have set a high bar for future students. Take a moment to celebrate and enjoy what you've accomplished. Life is about celebrations, and this one is the result of years of hard work. There is no shortcut to your presence here tonight. Sharpen these skills as you continue on your academic journey. Congratulations on a job well done. And now I'll call up Principal Facchetti for some closing remarks.
Good evening. The first thing I want to do is let's just have a big round of applause for all the soccer people in here. There's a number of players. I'm just going to move this out of the way a little bit. Can you still hear me? I know you can. And I also want to have a big round of applause for everybody being inducted and being acknowledged this evening. So thank you all so much for coming to share this happy occasion with our honored seniors, juniors, and their families. NHS has a long history at Rhinebeck. As a past advisor, I applaud the evolution of our induction honors. We moved it to a special time so that families and friends can attend. We've replaced the wicks and fires that we needed for real candles with safer and much more reliable battery-operated tapers, so that's a big improvement. But I think what's most noteworthy about NHS is not necessarily what's evolved, but what remains the same, and that is our adherence to the 4 pillars of NHS's founding: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Those cornerstones of this unique society remind us, in the words of Jackie Robinson, that our lives become significant through the impact we have on the lives of others. The students being acknowledged today understand the role that these 4 virtues play in their own lives, as well as the role they play in the lives they lead beyond these 4 walls. You are our future. You are the next group of adults to helm the ship, and while tonight is a celebration of your many achievements, more important perhaps is that it is a confirmation of a commitment to community, to leadership, and to the building of character. Becoming part of NHS ensures that we always focus on further developing the habits of excellence, on looking beyond ourselves to the wider world. So today is a day in which we congratulate you all. We celebrate our junior and senior inductees. You have achieved something great. Good on you. Now go out there and be even greater. Okay, because the soccer players are here, we're going to call their names and they're going to come up onto the stage, okay? I'll hand out the certificates.
Vice President Parker Massett. Jack Evangelista. Dante Friedman. So Kasai. Thomas McNiff. Rafael Medina Magana. Luke Pereira. Julian Russo. David Ryan. Logan Williams. And Felino Rapon. Congratulations to soccer on a big 2-1 win over Irvington. And congratulations to all of the inductees. We just need our picture.